Alright Guardians, this is our weekly solo player's guide to the Nightfall. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe now, because we do this normally every single Tuesday and Wednesday with all 3 classes. This week is going to be a little different. This is probably going to be the only one because one, it's getting out so late on Wednesday because I had some family visit that I hadn't seen in like 8 years, so I was not going to put anything above them. But so hopefully you understand. But this is our hunter variant, and I'll try and guide it so you could use other classes with it as well. This week's is the Pyrmaridion. That's the giant hobgoblin at the end. As far as setup goes, we rock a few different things. So we'll start off with the weapons is Better Devils, Manananan, and Whisper of the Worm. If you don't have this, definitely do yourself the treat of getting it. Get a fire team together. This thing is incredible. It happens every single weekend on IO and Lost Oasis. You just need to get the Taken Blight, find the hidden enemy, kill him, and then jump into the Blight. It's not hard. You just have to be kind of quick, and you have to know where you're going and what you're doing. But watch the video on it. It's really that simple. And this thing is incredible. If you're a Destiny 1 player, this is Black Hammer pre-nerf. Like, get the 3 precision hits, it will give you magic bullets. It won't take from your reserves. Please, Bungie, do not nerf that. This thing is incredible. As far as armor goes, we're rocking, we start off with Orpheus rigs, and then we switch over to Graviton Forfeit at you'll see which section, kind of like in the middle, and then we switch over to Celestial Nighthawk when we switch over to Gunslinger for the boss. And I also tried out this bottom tree, but I didn't like it anywhere near as much. Like, it just wasn't working for me. I wasn't getting invisibility as fast with Graviton Forfeit and this melee invis as I was just using my class ability. And this works great with Orpheus rigs as well. So I would literally just stay on this tree if that's the one you prefer. You definitely get more invisibility with this one. But other than that, let's go ahead and rock. Oh, and then before I forget, Gunslinger. Rock the bottom tree. You'll get a lot of great things like Crowd Pleaser. Enables precision damage. So with Celestial Nighthawk, you will do a stupid amount of damage. And then Practice Makes Perfect will stack up to 3 times, and for like 2 seconds with every precision shot, it will make your super recharge a little bit faster. It is very, very awesome. And then this one, line them up. Like, this is like the ultimate Celestial Nighthawk PvE gunslinger thing. It's great in PvP too, but it really shines in PvE, I think. So this is just an all-around. It's built for Celestial Nighthawk. Definitely try it out. And then I prefer Swarm Grenade on Gunslingers. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just rock this guide. Alright, once you get here, there's going to be a total of 4 elite goblins and this hobgoblin right here. You can literally just stay up here the entire time and just take them out. Right now we're still rocking that, I think it's the bottom tree for the Night Stalker, so the grenades are going to last a little bit longer than they normally would. So just keep that in mind if you're running the top tree. And then once you got all these dudes dead, you can jump down, pop one of these portals, and then come running right back up here. Once you pop the first one, there's going to be, again, I believe it's 4 elite goblins, and this time there's going to be 2 hobgoblins, 1 on each side of this area. Go ahead and you can just literally, like I said, jump back up here if you want to. Probably be safer that way. That's not what I do in this bit, but that's what I would suggest doing. And then once everything there is dead, just do the same thing for the next one. And that one's going to be a little bit different. It's going to have 2 waves. It's going to have the 4 elite goblins. And I think there's 2 elite harpies. I'll go ahead and take them out. And then once some of them are dead, there's going to be another big wave of just normal barred health goblins and 2 elite minotaurs. You're definitely going to want to jump back up to that starting area when those come out. But once most of those dudes are dead, jump down and we'll make it across through the next section, which you can either kill everything like I do in this video, or you can run past everything if you're feeling lucky. Alright, once you get to this room, there's going to be a total of 4 elite harpies, a bunch of regular health goblins. There's going to be 3 or 4 normal health minotaurs, and then once you get to a certain point in this room, a bunch of normal health harpies are also going to spawn in. So you're probably going to want an arc weapon, especially in the energy slot. Just get rid of these harpies really quickly, and then you can just use your grenade or your super or whatever to get rid of these minotaurs. But just kind of keep your distance. You shouldn't be too awful bad. If you're rocking Orpheus rigs, it'll make this section quite a bit faster. As you can see, I've already got my super back. So use that as much as possible. It'll also charge your grenades, your class abilities, your melee abilities, if you want to rock those too to make it even faster. As you can see, just bam, just pop it again. And I've got over half my super back. But just go ahead and take everything out. Just kind of take your time, stay back a ways. You can always run back up the ramp from where we came down from to regen your health if you have to. But there's plenty of cover. You shouldn't have to run too awful far. Just kill everything in this section, and then we'll move on. Alright, once you get here, there's going to be 5 or 6 harpies, several, probably about the same amount, 6 to 10 goblins, 3 hobgoblins, I think, actually. All 3 of them are going to be in the far back, and then 1 minotaur on the left side of the room. I just go ahead and kill everything, and then I think I do it correctly in this guy. I know I died once or twice, so I might be mistaken which run I actually did the order right to get the least amount of ads. But what you want to do is get the far back, and then I think you want to get the one on the left side, and then get the one in the middle section as far as plates go. And you can literally just go invisible, try and have graviton forfeit on, give you a couple extra seconds of invisibility. Rock that tether if you got it, because then you'll just get like instant shade step back if that's what you're using, or your smoke bomb if you're using the bottom tree, and then you won't have to deal with a butt ton of ads. There'll still be a bunch of ads, like there's still going to be a wave that's got 2 minotaurs in it and a bunch of goblins, but for the most part it cuts out a lot of ads. And then you can always run all the way back to where I am right now to get your health back. Just make sure you start running this way when you're about half health, so you can really get some cover if you don't have any invisibility left. But otherwise, I'll just let this bit play through. We won't even fast forward through it, and we'll get on to the next section. Alright, once you reach this section, you can either go invisible, skip all these enemies, or you can just kill them. There's going to be 2 hobgoblins, I believe, 3 or 4 harpies, and 2 goblins. And then just run through the lasers. You know, just be careful. If you're a little bit slower at the running bit, definitely just kill all the enemies. That way you don't even have to worry or stress about getting shot, having to rush through those lasers. And then once you do that, just run through the portal. There are going to be quite a bit of enemies, and I would say you want to switch over to a void, or at least switch your mod on your weapon to a void mod, because there are going to be a lot of minotaurs. I think there's like 5 or 6 minotaurs in this section, one of which is elite, which is going to be right up here in the front. There's also going to be a total of 4 goblins. 2 will spawn in immediately, 2 will spawn in a little bit later, and then there are 2 cyclopses, one on each side of the map. I like to take them out as quickly as possible because they will do a butt ton of damage, so just be careful of them. If you're using Whisper of the Worm, it takes 1 precision shot, so definitely rock that if you can. Darcy would be another good option, but you know, rocket launchers are always good as well. And then just take your time. There's going to be a Minotaur down below. There's going to be 1 in the middle and 4 on the further back sections. So just keep all of them in mind. And then once you hack the 3rd little Vex conflux thing, a Hydra, elite Hydra, is going to spawn in at the far back, just in front of the gate. So kind of keep your distance, kill that thing while you're kind of far, so it's not doing quite a bit, not quite as much damage to you as it would up front. And then once that's dead, just go ahead and run down. And if you're waiting for your super, kill all the goblins standing around the drop. Otherwise, you can just drop straight down and we'll start the boss fight. Alright, once you got your super, make sure you got Celestial Nighthawk on. I like to throw my grenade to make sure he's actually taking damage. Make sure you hit that precision shot. He'll go over. If you can get 3 shots, awesome. But I think I only get 2 off here. So I don't get that 3rd precision hit. But that's alright. Still do plenty of damage. Just come running over this way. There's going to be about 5 or 6 goblins. Take them out really quick. Or if there's just 4. 3 or 4, I guess. No, there is 6. However many there are, you can just stand behind this thing, let them come to you. That way you don't have to worry about the boss shooting at you. And then what you want to do is just kind of slide on over. Try and just get into the very curb, like you see me doing here. And then there's going to spawn in on the far side that I'm looking at right now. Again, there's like 5 or 6 goblins. They're all just red bar health, nothing to worry about. Just take them out from over here. That way, again, you're not having to worry about the boss. The enemies aren't that close to you, so they're not really hitting most of their shots. And then wait for the boss to shoot. And then come running across here, kind of dip under, and then just slide behind this piece of cover and just take out the goblins that are left. Once all the goblins are dead, what you want to do is just stand right here, or well, crouch right here, and you should be able to activate this platform. Once the platform opens up, just come right back here. Just stand far enough back where if you're using a sniper, especially Whisper of the Worm, and you can get those nice precision shots, and you get unlimited ammo on him. Of course, I missed the last shot, or one of the shots, didn't get that precision one. And what you want to do is just come over here so he actually activates the thing. I'm pretty sure he'll activate it wherever you are, but once these dudes spawn in, I like to come over here, take care of the Minotaur from this far back. There's also going to be 1 elite goblin, so take him out from back here as well. And then the rest of them you can just kind of take out either from here or closer to the platform. And then once all those dudes are dead, just go ahead and jump on the little plate. Once the enemies spawn in, there's going to be 2 Minotaurs on that side and like 5 or so goblins. I like to just stay over there behind the that little cover that I'm shooting towards right now, and you can literally just take everything out from there. Throw a grenade if you want, and then really we're just going to do the same thing that we did last time. Throw a grenade, try and get those precision shots with our sniper, or if you're using a rocket, maybe save the rockets for the last bit. But if you're rocking Whisper of the Worm, it's so much easier. It gets done way faster than what you normally would be with just about any other weapon. So if you got it, definitely rock it. If not, try and get it this weekend, because it is a PvE monster for damage. But once you get all these dudes dead, that's when we'll continue the guide. Alright, best way to get this platform done is kind of shoot over to the left so he sees you there, and then you can just kind of barely get into the plate and it'll activate, and he won't be able to see you, so you can actually just activate it without him even noticing. Then run back here, try and get your 3 shots, he'll hit you from there, so just be careful. Save your super. Don't use your super quite yet. Just get your shots until he teleports into the middle. Once he teleports in the middle, come running back to over here. Yeah, you're gonna want to switch back to your arc energy weapon, because there are going to be a bunch of harpies that spawn in, and you're going to want to take them out really quick. So as you'll see here, it gets a little hairy. I get really low on health. I get kind of lucky with my my cover. But this might not even be the best spot for cover, but this is the spot I always use, so it's the one I'm most comfortable with. But just make sure you take out all the harpies first. And then I believe there's going to be one elite goblin. I think, yeah, there he is right there. Take him out really quick as well. But then once all these enemies are dead, go ahead and rock a few more shots with your Whisper of the Worm, if that's what you're rocking. Hopefully that's what you're rocking. That thing's amazing. But and then once you pop his head off, pop your super. You'll see my timing when I do it. Like, you'll take his ass out real damn quick. But so go ahead, if you like the guide, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. We will have more guides out next week. And then other than that, stay positive, be happy, be healthy, live long and prosper, and have an amazing week.
Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back. Eyes out, Guardian.